So let's solve by the 17th question. So it says find the dimension of the rectangle for maxima area that can be inscribed in a circle of Can I read the question?
Yes.
That means there is a circle, right? And this circle, inside the circle there is a rectangle now you can fairly understand that this rectangle could be anything. It
Yeah.
could be something like this also, right?
Yeah.
It could be something like this also, right?
Yes.
But let's take the blue one as an arbitrary rectangle. Let's check this blue one. This is the arbitrary rectangle.
Hmm.
So this is the radius r, which is equal to 4 also. So r is equals to 4. Now it says to find the dimension of the rectangle that having the maximum area. So now I need to make a quantity that is area, right? I need to maximize that, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to make a quantity that is area. And what is the area of the rectangle? That is x multiplied by y, right?
Yes.
So imagine this is x, this is x, and this is y. Okay. So now
Okay.
my area is x and y. Now this is a radius, right?
Yes.
So definitely I know that this will be perpendicular till 90 degree. So how much this value? This much distance is how much? This much distance is y by 2, right? This much distance is x by 2, right?
How do you know that it's y by 2? Like, how can you know for sure it's y by 2?
Okay, so first thing you understand, this is the x by 2 is fine.
X by 2. Mm, yes.
That will be x by 2
Yeah.
because it will be always at midpoint.
Mm, yes. Okay.
Okay, just give me a minute. So it is making a perpendicular angle, right?
Yes.
And if you extend that in this way, this will be another perpendicular angle. And that time this will be y by 2.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah. So I'm just doing it. For example, this is so let me just explain you why this is why I can get a value. Just give me 1 minute. So do you know this equation of circle?
Equation of circumference or area?
Equation of circle, this one. Because if you know that, then we can, sorry, we can do that in a better way.
Oh yeah.
You know
Our
that.
yeah.
Okay. Then forget about all these things, because then we can do it in a better way.
Oh.
Okay. So imagine this is imagine this is the axis line. Okay. This is 0, 0. Okay. So I said that my area is xy, right?
Yes.
So if I say that so this distance is how much? This distance is x by 2, right?
Yeah.
And this distance is y by 2, right? So what is this point? This is by 2 comma y by 2, right?
Yeah.
And you can see this is a circle. This one is a circle that is having a center at 0 comma 0. That is having a center at 0 comma 0, right?
Yeah.
And have a radius of r, right?
Yeah.
And so the formula that goes through is x squared plus y squared is equals to r squared, right?
Yeah.
And now I can see that this circle passes through the point x by 2 comma y by 2, right?
Yeah.
So can I put x by 2 squares and y by 2 squares plus r square, where r is equals to my 4. So 16.
Okay.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
So x squared by 4 plus y squared by 4 is equals to 16. That means x squared plus y squared is equals to 64. Got it? So now we got equation here. We got another
Okay.
equation here.
Give me 1 second. Can I write that down?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I have a question. So how do you know that I got the math part, but how do you know that that part of the circle is exactly x half of x and that part of y is exactly
Yeah, so the last question you asked, that was actually like in that way there is a doubt that it cannot be x by 2 and y by 2, because that's a geometry play. So if the geometry changes, then things can change, right? But
yeah.
in this case, you can see in whatever way you can take a rectangle, it have to be x by 2 and y by 2, because I took the center point, the center point as 0 comma 0, right?
Yeah.
So I'm using the benefit of symmetry. So
Okay.
I'm just symmetry. So 0 by 0, this line, so this line and this line is symmetrically dividing the circle in 4 equal parts.
Yeah.
So even whatever wherever the, so you can imagine I have a rectangle like this. I have a rectangle like this. So now also this part and this part is equal. This part and this part is also equal.
Mm.
Understand? So in
Yes.
that way also x by 2 and y by that it will be x by 2 and y by 2,
Yeah,
right?
I understand now. Yeah.
So now you can find write y as a 64 minus x square. And I think because you know the theory behind optimization, you know that I need to frame the equation that I have to frame, that should be one variable, right?
Yeah.
So what I can do, I can just replace y. So my now area quantity will be x into root over of 64 minus x square, right?
Yeah.
So now can you divide things and then do like solve it? Do you have to do that? I mean, it's just a
Shouldn't we have to find the first derivative of a?
yeah, sure. And we need to find a dash of x. How much that will be? It will be 64 minus x square plus x divided by 2 root 64 minus x square minus of, correct, right?
Wait. How did you get that?
It's a multiplication rule. I first took this one constant 64 minus x square, x derivative 1 plus x constant x into 64 root x derivative is 1 by 2 root x, right?
Yeah.
So 1 by 2 root 64 minus x square, and then derivative of the inside, that is minus 2x, so minus 2x, and x was already there, so 2x square.
Okay, so it's okay.
And I have to make this 0, right?
Yeah.
So now x is 4 root 2, right?
Uh, can I write this down? 1 second.
Sure. So x square plus y square was 64. So it will be 64 minus 32. So you can see here, you could have gone through the second derivative part also, but to make sure that if it's a maxima or minima, because there is a chance that it could be also be minima, right? But
Yeah.
I'm not considering that, because x is having, technically it have a two solutions, so it's plus minus 3 root 4 root 2, but you understand that we cannot go through negative x, because that does not make any sense. Our
Yeah.
rectangle side cannot be negative, it is always positive, so it have take, in that way it have only one solution, 4 root 2 comma 4 root 2. So that's why I didn't go through the second derivative part, to make sure that if it's maximum, I know if it having one solution, it have to be maximum.
Okay.
So that's the solution, 4 root 2 comma 4 root 2.